What's up, Chinadu? What's that? He did what? He called you for tips on how to be an internet star. Nah, yeah, I know he's a cat, bro. I don't even know how he figured out how to use a phone, much less how he's going to be an internet star. Yeah, bro, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, I appreciate you doing the show yesterday, but I gotta go. I'm live. Yeah, cool. Yeah, no, I'll talk to you later. All right, bet. Bye. What's up, deckheads? Happy Tuesday. Huh? We're doing it. Oh, my camera's kind of crooked here. I got to straighten that up. We are doing it big. It's Barry on deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. Thank you so much for being in the house. This is episode 46. I'm not even writing them down anymore. I don't know how I'm keeping up with this shit. But I am happy to have you guys along for the ride. You know, last Tuesday I didn't have a guest. And you guys seem to kind of like the episode of just having us hang out together for 2 hours. And that's something that you had mentioned in the past. So I thought, you know what? Maybe the rest of July on Tuesdays, since that's the first time I did it, I just won't have a guest. So no guest today, no guest next Tuesday, no guest the following Tuesday. All month long in July, no guest on Tuesdays. My wife was like, you need to come up with a name for it. I was like, I don't know. That sounds like a lot of work, and I just don't have the juice in me to do that. So if you guys have a name for No Guest Tuesday, I'm all ears. But there will be no guest today. It's just me bullshitting with you guys for 2 hours straight. And usually what that means is I have to come up with a lot of shit to talk about for 120 minutes, minus the 5 or so that I take a break in between to go pee-pee and feed Oliver. Because he's eating again. Holy shit, guys. Oliver's eating up a storm. I could not be happier. I remember making jokes about him not eating. And I swore if he ever ate again, I would never do that. And I'm just thrilled that his little hungry ass is in there eating up a storm. I hope he comes in midway through the show and bothers me to eat again. I'm glad to have him eating again. So, by the way, I'm drinking Diet Coke out of the coffee cup, and I'll explain why. Because I can. So, I was watching the show back yesterday, and I saw me doing this, and it just it's not camera friendly. So I decided I bought this stupid ass mug. I might as well use it. So I'm going to be using the Barry on Deck mug to drink my Diet Coke out of from now on. So let's get to the chat real quick. I got to shout out all the chatters out there. Look at White Chocolate Dropper. Chris Householder got the first. I don't even want to know what White Chocolate Dropper is about. Chris Reyes is in the building. Uriel Villanueva is here. Francisco Abarca, BZH420. Brian Lamb, hello, my babies. Nope, that's so creepy, Brian. Don't do that. Charles Garza, one of our chat moderators, Luis Zalea, is in the building. Brandon Martinez, who I swear has not missed an episode. Brandon, if I'm wrong, correct me. But I don't believe you've missed an episode yet. And, sir, I salute you. Clarence Marshall is here. What's up? Hey, guys, what's up? I got Charles. Cowboy Fam. Bro, you still have to send me your YouTube stuff so we can send all the deckheads to go subscribe to your channel, because I know you got big things popping. So hit me up and let me know. Fidel Limon is in the building. Sergio M. That's right, Sergio. No guest today. Francisco Abarca. Chris Davis is here. Who else is in the building? Justin Kelm is here. Steven. Oh, damn, little Stevie Uzik. What's up, dude? Long time no see. Welcome back. Justin Swinford. What's up, my dude? Who else? John Dory is in the building. Zup, deckheads, he said. Who else? I don't see my Donna yet. There's my Crystal. Hi, Crystal. Hi. Who else? Crystal Collins is here. Let's see. There's Donna. I see you, Donna. Hello. Deacon Jim is here. Jennifer Jones, always with the wave. Every time. I love it. I can count on it. It's like clockwork. Alex Villanueva, I think I got that already. Jorge Pedraza, what's up, dude? He said finally. What does finally mean, bro? What? Don't start with me, Jorge. George, whatever. I don't know which one it is. George or Jorge. What? Chicken Joe Clark. It's about to go down. Yes, sir, it is. Look at it. Everybody's here. TJ McLaughlin is here. Okay, that's Manny. My dude, Manny. What's up, Manny? Manny and I got into it with a 16-year-old on Warzone last night, and that kid was a fucking idiot. Pete Jones, what's up? I see you, man. Eric Elman is here. Charles Garza, Jeremy Vinegar, our other chat moderator. I know I saw a super chat come through. Let me get to that next. Justin Swinford. Damn, bro. Thank you so much, man. You kicked off this party right. Justin, thank you, man. That's very kind of you. Very generous of you. Justin says, Solo Barry on a Tuesday. Here's to a better week than last, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Last week was one of the worst weeks I've had in a very long time. And so this week is already better. It's Oliver's eating. My mom seems to be on the mend. Stepdad's still a little shaky with the coronavirus, but all's looking better, my friends. And thank you for the super chat. So, what does this mean? I don't understand what this means. Justin Kemp said, Tiny Hands also saw the mask. That looks awesome. I don't get this. Did you need a new creepy hands video? I don't know what this. Now, this must be for Crystal Collins, not me. Okay. Mom's is doing good. Jeremy, thank you for asking. Jenny's mom is actually up and about, so that's a great sign. Got to get the stepdad. We got to get the Paul is stepdad moving and grooving, but making progress, especially considering their age. So fingers crossed, man. Thank you so much, P. Jones. Appreciate that. Barry, are you high or have you been crying? What's wrong with my eyes? I'm trying to look over there. No, I'm neither. I'm not high and I haven't been crying. I forgot to take my allergy medicine the last couple days. I don't know if that matters, but nope, not high. And I would tell you guys if I had been crying. In fact, if I had been crying or I was high, I would have put Visine drops in, but neither. I'm good. Today's a good day. It's been a good week. Hey, Marsha. What's up, Marsha? What's up, girl? Ross Varner said, I heard your ad for this show on 97.5 Sunday. This show is so much better than, okay, I shouldn't have put that on the, yeah, no, Jerome is the real deal, dude. Jerome Solomon runs that show on Sundays. It's Houston Sports Show, the TV version on the radio. And Jerome was cool enough to be like, yo, send me an ad and I'll run it during my show. And he has the rights to do that. So that's pretty dope of him to do that. Rachel Ramirez, what's up, Rach? Hi, deck heads. Can't stay long today. Just wanted to hit the like button and say hello. Thank you for being here, Rach. Hope all is well with you. Robert Likes Beer says, I wish I was high. Barry needs some of that good. No, I'll probably take a shot here in a minute just because you guys have me fucking addicted to it. But D-Mata said, did you buy Mama Laminack the flowers? Not yet. I wanted to surprise her because she was expecting them. And I wanted her to kind of forget, and then I'm going to send them. So don't, and I hope she's not here because then that just fucking ruins it again. But no, I was going to send it this week because I wanted her to be able to enjoy them because she was sick as a dog for a while. So no, I haven't sent them yet, and I promise you I will. I haven't forgot about that. It is on my things to do list, but I wanted to surprise her because by now she's forgotten. She's not the best with the memories. So, Marco, what's up, Marco? Arivalo? I fucked that all up. Glad to listen to you when I can. As soon as 2 p.m. hits, I change it. Thank you, buddy. Very much appreciate that, man. Thank you guys so much. I got a ton of stuff to get to. Sorry for the belch. That's not appropriate. Chris Davis, I did not forget. I promise you I did not forget. My wife asked me yesterday, did I send them? I said, not yet. Kiss my ass, Chris. Listen, I don't need y'all sons of bitches in here. Eric Christinez, what's up, buddy? What up, Barry? For some reason, I took a late lunch and my radio's on 97.5. For some reason, I want to throw it out the window. That's not... Hey, Wesley. Yeah, dude, I'm trying it, man. This is week number 2 of going solo on a Tuesday. So... next week I go solo on a Tuesday and then the following week. So that's what we're doing. But I do have a lot of stuff to get to. Oh, that is true. AJ does burp a lot on the air. I try not to do that. What is the over under on Barry burping? Guys, I gotta drink my drink. Why are you, listen, I only burp when I drink the alcohol. And I'm gonna save you guys a super chat. And tell you sons of bitches that I love you so much. This is for you guys. No guest today. That was a good one. No guest today. So I don't have to worry about, hurrying to get to a break or none of that shit. No, BiffNet is not launching, Charles. That's not a thing. It's not a thing, okay? BiffNet is not happening yet. I will tell you this. Tell me if I'm crazy, guys. Just tell me if I'm crazy. You guys know, Tuesday Barry and the Deckheads. That's it. I like it. That was a manly shot. Thank you. It burned a little. Okay. What's the over-under on tech issues? If I keep taking those shots, it's going to be very high. Did Shay ever reach out to you? William Resendez wants to know. I've been trying to get new guests. I spent all morning trying to book the show. No drum solo today, Francisco. Man, this is so great. I wish we had more of a real-time interaction because this is so fucking cool. But, and I hope everybody watching can see the chat because otherwise I just look like I'm making up people. Like I just have fucking, like I'm a crazy person with a lot of voices in my head. What up, Joe B? What's up, Playboy? Name of the Tuesday show. Jaime Moore says Solo Dolo Tuesday. Okay. I like it. Justin Swift for no guess. More shots an hour or two for BiffNet. No, no. Listen, I am still going to be a professional and run this show like I mean it. Okay. Back to my question for you guys. I'm trying to grow Barry on Deck. We've become kind of stagnant in subscriber growth and views. You know, when we hit YouTube search page or suggested page, it's off the meter, right? We'll get 3,000-4,000 views, no problem. I expected to happen what happened, right? When we first launched Barry on Deck, and I say we, meaning me and you guys. Me and you guys launched this together. And the first month we were getting, on a bad day, we would get 1,000 views, right? And that, I expected that because it was new. It's similar to radio ratings. When you inject a new radio personality into a station, into a time slot, you're going to get a bump in the ratings in that time slot for a period of time. And then after 3 to 6 books, you start to really figure out what it is you're working with. And I think May 11th was the first day of this show. I could be wrong, but we're working on 2 months now? We're over 8 weeks easily because we're on episode number 46. So I believe we're into week 10. And so we were at 1,000. Definitely not Drum Solo Tuesday. Yeah, I'm up to 2 thumbs down. But anyways, so we were at like 1,000 views no matter what. And now we're steadily about 400 to 500. Which is letting me know this is what the core is, right? So we're going to, on an average to below average day, we'll get 400 to 500 views. On a good day, we'll make Google or YouTube suggested and get 3,000 to 4,000. So I know what we're working with, but now I got to figure out how to grow this. So I'm actually thinking about taking some of the money and investing that with a consultant that does this for a living, that does YouTube and branding. And I don't know. I know there are a lot of con artists out there. And I'm aware of that. I'm not a complete fucking, despite what Manny and everyone else that plays Warzone will have you believe, I'm not a fucking idiot. Manny talks to me like I'm 5 in the game. He's like, okay, Barry. Now, granted, it's warranted because I'm like, I don't know how to do this. I don't know what I'm doing. And they're all like, oh my God, why do we run with this fucking idiot? But I'm back in my days with the Cage Door, I used to have search engine optimization specialist hit me up to want me to pay. And I was like, nah, bro, I figured it out myself. But there are some legitimate consultants that can help you grow your brand and your business online, specifically with whatever platform you work on. So I'm like, you know what? I'll invest in new equipment. As you guys can tell, I got the mic. I think I worked out the tech issues for the Echo. So I've got that as well. What up, Walt? So I'm thinking about investing in a consultant that maybe spend an hour and a half with and just talk about how to grow this thing online. Because there is one thing I don't know a lot about. I know the tech side. I've learned it. I'm implementing it. I'm just not good at the marketing on YouTube. I got to figure out the algorithm. I got to figure out, I talked to AR Platinum and he helps me with some shit. So we're gonna figure out how to grow this. What is this? Chris Householder said, put short ads in the Discord that we can post on all of our social medias too. Oh, that's a good idea. Now see, grassroots, word of mouth is amazing. And it, of course, it always helps. And that's why I encourage you guys, if you do love the show and you do have a friend and you send them a link and say, hey, come watch this with me today, or hey, you should check this out, or Here's an episode from last week that I really liked. Go watch it, and if you like it, subscribe or whatever. That's always going to help. Now, one thing I did think was I was going to start taking some of my takes on sports and entertainment. I was doing the recap, but I don't think you guys really like the recaps. No one gave a fuck about it. Like, they would get like 70 views. So I don't feel like anybody was like wanting a 30-minute recap of a 2-hour show. But I think if I just take specific topics and put those out, that might be a better way for you to market it or me to market it or the word to spread. So I think I'm going to do that. I want to see what you guys have to say in here. You're going to make Barry talk for 3 hours. Nope, that's not it. What does it say? Hey, you're up. Okay, I already did that. Damn it. Barry, you need to pay someone to fly a banner in the sky with Barry on deck or something. Deckheads could fund it if you know how much it cost. That doesn't seem like effective marketing. I don't know if people... Have you ever seen a billboard or a banner on a plane and gone to that specific? I don't think I ever have. I might see a billboard with information and go, oh, that person's in town performing, or oh, that's this or that. I don't know if that would be effective marketing or not. I could be wrong. Luis Delea said, more content. Need people visiting your channel for quick tidbits. Not everyone can stay for the 2 hours for the show when it's not live. That's kind of what I'm saying with these hot takes. Like when I had the Deshaun Watson breaking news, which, by the way, did you see he posted about working on something? Daddy's got a little inside info. Huh? Okay. But yeah, I think you're onto something, Luis. I think the shorter videos could actually help quite a bit. Reinvest in the show. How did I know Westling was going to bring this back to fucking BiffNet? Westling, if you don't leave me the fuck alone about BiffNet, let's get Barry on deck to 10K before we focus on BiffNet. How many times do I have to tell you that? Charles Garza, drunk sports with Barry on Tuesdays. No. Although that would be fun to do a drunk show. God damn it, Dr. Dre on 290. BiffNet, welcome to the land where you get Barry on deck condoms. Nope. Okay, short clips for... Oh, I can't do TikTok, Chris Householder. Can't do the TikToks. Nope. Yeah, you're right. The recaps are too much work for the reward. Okay, so that's what I'm thinking about. That's what's going on in my head right now. I wanted to show you guys live the Discord. Maybe I'll do that in hour number 2. Let's talk some sports, though, because that's what we do here, okay? Let's get to some sports. First thing I wanted to talk about, bad news, folks. Bad news. Oh, Russ got the Rona. What's up, Josh Fernandez? Yeah, Russell Westbrook has tested positive for COVID-19 and put a post on his Twitter. It said, I tested positive for COVID-19 prior to my team departure for Orlando. I am currently feeling well, quarantined, and looking forward to rejoining my teammates when I'm cleared. Thank you all for the well wishes and continued support. Please take the virus seriously. Be safe. Mask up. Why not? And this is the concern. I saw yesterday during the show, somebody was like, James Harden got Rona. And then I was like, what? And I didn't see anything come across, and apparently there was some miscommunication. It's Russ. Westbrook got the Rona. And he also, look, he had not been with the Rockets yet, and this is what they put. They said Westbrook has not been with the Rockets with his teammates, most of whom were already in the Orlando bubble preparing for the restarted season. Westbrook and James Harden both had yet to travel to Orlando for personal reasons, and Coach Mike D'Antoni had expected both to arrive within the next few days. Well, now, Russ isn't going to be able to participate. He's got to be quarantined for at least 8 days, I believe, is what the NFL says, or the NBA says. Let me pull that up. I've got it right here. Where did it go? I believe it's 8 days. Yeah, I think it's 8 days. I don't see it now. Damn it. But yeah, I think it's 8 days where he's got to be cleared. Oh, no. I'm sorry. You have to test negative twice before being cleared. That's what it was. You have to test negative twice after you test positive. So Russ is going to have to test negative twice. So he could, if he's unable to test negative twice, he could miss the start of the season. Not that big of a deal. They're in the playoffs, but he could miss the start of the season until he gets those 2 negative tests in. So there you go. You've got NBA players getting the coronavirus. And then this is the concern, though, right? Because think about this for a second. There were already concerns about Mike D'Antoni's age. And he may not even have been allowed on the sidelines. But then they finally said, okay, we'll put some provisions in and yeah, we'll get it done. But that was a concern for everybody, was the age of some of the coaches in the NBA. And now you got a player on a team with an older coach who's tested positive. This is a real worrisome thing. And the really worrisome thing is you still have to have players that respect the bubble. My bad, that's the wrong thing here. Where did it go? Oh, did I not make that? Because you've got, where did my Holmes thing go? I didn't make it. But you got Sacramento center Richaun Holmes, who tested positive, he didn't test positive. His ass went out and broke the bubble, okay? Richaun Holmes, Sacramento Kings center, ordered delivery because the food is apparently not great. Went outside the bubble, had contact with the delivery driver, brought the food back in. And this is the problem. This is the concern. As these guys, you can have all the measures in place that you want inside that bubble. But if the players don't respect the bubble, that's where the risk really becomes. Yeah, they're gonna have whores come in and weed dealers or whatever, because they're like, whatever, we're not testing for weed. Hopefully they've got concierge, which is going to go out and get that stuff for them. And by stuff, I meant the weed and the whores. But the players themselves going outside of the bubble and then coming back to practice and then being around older coaches or their other teammates or referees or everybody, it's a scary thing to think about in the NBA right now, that this bubble is literally uncontrollable. If Richaun Holmes can get outside the bubble to get some food delivery, it could get bad for the NBA. I like Tag Up Tuesday. Short of film sessions to share. Oh, that's not a bad idea. I can do the film set. I was actually thinking about that, Mimi. By the way, welcome to the show, Mimi. I was actually thinking about doing a montage of not a montage, but basically exporting all the film sessions from each day and then having those available. Also thinking about doing the phone calls, like the month of May, the month of June, the month of July that I opened the show with. All things that I've thought about. All shit that require a lot of work. Do I want the Rona? No, I don't want the Rona. I don't. That's a weird question, Francisco. You want the Rona because that's how you get the Rona. Oh, yeah. That is true. Going outside of the bubble. I thought you meant, do I want the Rona? I was like, no, I don't want the Rona. No, I don't know anybody that wants the Rona. You don't, trust me, you don't want the Rona. It sucks. Speaking of the Rona and sports, the NFL has mouth shields in the works. Oakley is creating them. That's what it looks like. That was a picture that they released of the Ravens helmet. You can see the mouth shield down there at the bottom. It's got some holes in it, which I thought, that doesn't seem very effective. This was what the prototype looked like on one of the helmets. You can see they've got different kinds of holes and whatnot. And hell, I don't know how that works, but people smarter than me have figured it out. And this is what they said about the mouth shields in the NFL. Why did that sound so country? Mouth shields in the NFL. John Wesley, I hate you so much with your dumb biff net. Get out of here. It's not happening. God damn it. Y'all are going to make me. Here's what I think of biff net. Nope, that's the wrong button. Huh? Daddy's got sound effects now. What? I did. Here's what I think of BiffNet and did a goddamn what? Oh, who's fancy? Okay. Here's what they said about the NFL mouth shields. Plastic sheets extend down and attach to the face guard. There are airways and openings on the mouth shield, but none that allow the direct transmission of droplets, according to the chair of the NFL Engineering Committee, Dr. Jeff Crandall. They actually tested this in a lab. He said, I don't know that there's a direct percentage that anyone's come up with, because a laboratory is not the on-field environment, obviously. There's a lot of things that players do on the fields that are not easily replicated in the laboratory, but it is a significant blockage to transmission of the droplets. There is no straight pathway through the face shield or visor for droplets to be transmitted. And that's cool. I mean, that's good. But when you look at this thing, I don't know, but it looks like there's a direct pathway. Now it's clear, and maybe there's a second shield behind it or in front of it or whatever. I did see in one of the articles that they were talking about some of the players were concerned about breathing. And I'm like, unless it's on your face, if it's just in front of you in the face mask, I don't understand that. Like, air can get up through there and in the sides, and I don't know how breathing is going to be a problem. And let's be real. Unless it is covering your whole face, is it really going to be 100% effective? No. You're still in a huddle. You still have, the underneath and the sides, and I guess they have to do what they can, and you can't expect players to play in a mask. That can't happen. But who was it? Who brought it up? JJ Watt. Because he talked about it. I couldn't find it in the chat. But yeah, JJ Watt talked about it. If he's forced to wear these, he said he's sitting out. That's interesting. But you know what? I'm not going to begrudge JJ Watt for sitting out in the current environment. If this was just a random ass rule from the NFL that everybody had to wear a visor, I could see where it would be ridiculous for him to want to sit out. But this is a pandemic, and this is him, saying, I don't want to play because of the visor thing. Okay. I think it's kind of selfish, but okay. I would rather him say, I'm worried about getting the Rona. And that maybe would be the better way to sit out an NFL season. But I'm not going to begrudge him for it. If he wants to sit out, sit out. I mean, no one's going to make you play in a game where you make millions of dollars. No one's going to force you to play that game. Besides, it's old JJ Watt, right? Let's be real. If this was Deshaun Watson that said, I'm going to sit out, and it was a full NFL season and not a scab season or an asterisk season or whatever, could be facing us or looming, I could see it. Deshaun Watson says that, you're like, oh shit, that's a big deal. JJ Watt at his age, I don't know. I mean, I still think he's effective. Don't get me wrong. I still think he's a really good player. Not great anymore, maybe. Prove me wrong. But, yeah. Sergio says, that's what I think of them. Who's them? I don't know. Texans are trash. JJ needs to be moved. Bob is going to order some pantyhose for all the players to wear over their heads. You guys are killing it today in the chat, by the way. Absolutely murdering it. And I expect nothing less from the deckheads. You guys are quality chatters. And I would know quality chatter. I am a quality chatter maker. I was at one, whatever. Listen, let me tell you, this is the worst. Let me tell you about Gooseworks real quick, because I got way more sports to get to. We got to talk about the Madden ratings. We got to talk about, surprise, NFL agents think Bill O'Brien's an idiot. We got to get to that too. But before we do that, let me tell you about Gooseworks real quick. Gooseworks screen printing is the place. If you've got high volume orders that you need printed, call my guy Gustavo over at Gooseworks Screen Printing. 281-685-4076 is the number. 281-685-4076. Find him online at gooseworksart.com. But if you've got high volume stuff, he's your guy. If you got a Barry on Deck OG t-shirt, then you know the quality that Gooseworks is pumping out of their screen printing studio. And it doesn't matter how big the order is. He can handle high volume. I've seen the setup. It's absolutely amazing. He does great work. And look, hop online and look for yourself at the things that he has. Not only does he have shirts for sale, like the cool Nintendo 64 looking shirt that I bought, but he's also got a ton of other stuff, plus the services. He prints for me, he's print for school districts. Button B got an order from him last time I was there. He was talking about that. Really cool, and he does great work. Hit him up, 281-685-4076. It is Gooseworks Screen Printing Studio. Make sure you check them out. And listen, Manny, while we were playing Warzone one day, was like, hey, have you tried giving Oliver some of that Hemp Vita CBD that you bought? And I was like, oh my God, no, but that'll probably stimulate his appetite. So I'm going to give a little bit of credit to Hemp Vita CBD because Oliver has started eating. Now, we did use some Xanax. We also used the CBD oil. But the point here is that Hemp Vita has CBD products for your pets. If you got a dog or a cat that's scared of thunder or they have anxiety, they've got those products available for them and a lot of products available for you. Maybe you have stuff like inflammation that you suffer from, and you just need pain relief, or you have insomnia, you have anxiety. Maybe you suffer from seizures or relaxation. These are all things that CBD has been known to help with, and Hemp Vita CBD can help you as well. Go log on, hempvitacbd.com. No THC in the products. Don't worry about your drug test. All the cannabinoids organically grown in the U.S. They have great customer service and great products. Check them out, hempvitacbd.com. And when you do, please make sure that you put in promo code DECKHEAD15 so you can save yourself 15% on your order. It's that cool. And you'll get your order lickety-split. I promise you that. All right, back to the sports talk. Let's get to it, because there is still, I don't know, we may not do sports in hour number 2. Are you guys okay with that? We'll probably do the film session in hour 2. We'll talk shit about Johnny Depp falling asleep with ice cream in his lap. Maybe I won't. What happened here? What is this? We have a, oh look, Manny talked about the gummies are great. Amen to that, Manny. It looks like we're having some sort of Dallas Cowboys fight going on. I don't know. That's interesting. No, Charles Garza, BiffNet will be the new ESPN. God damn it. If you guys don't shut up about BiffNet, I blame you, John Westling. I blame you for trying to create even more work for me. Bro, I got enough shit trying to keep Barry on deck afloat. I need y'all to calm down on this BiffNet. All right, God, thank you, John. Thank you, buddy. I'm drinking my, okay. All you sons of bitches, I'm ignoring the chat. Hate y'all so much. Let's talk Madden ratings, right? The Madden ratings are out. Let me get this up here. The Madden ratings are out. That's not it. God damn it. I tried to be all smooth. Here's your quarterback ratings as released by EA Sports and Madden, what is it? Madden 2021. Patrick Mahomes, the number 1 rated quarterback in the game, a 99 overall. I mean, duh, right? Duh. I don't know how many other 99s there are in the game. I'm guessing there's probably going to be 3 or 4 more max. I don't even know who else would get a 99. I know Tyreek Hill will get a 99 on speed, right? Like, that's for sure. Probably not a 99 overall. It's too small. I don't know. Christopher Mina says Watson with the disrespect. I think that's right, though. Listen, you're talking about Deshaun Watson as a top 10 perennial quarterback. I don't think that's disrespectful to rate him. I mean, I think it's disrespectful to say that Matt Ryan is better than him. I think that's disrespectful. I think it's disrespectful to say that he's only 1 point better, or 2 points better than Dak and Carson Wentz. Come on, son. I even think it's disrespectful to Dak to say he's Carson Wentz right now. Nonetheless, this is your top 10. Pat Mahomes at 99, overall number 1. Russell Wilson, number 2 with a 97. I'm not going to lie to you. It shocked me a little bit that they had him there. If I'm being honest, I didn't think that Russell Wilson would check in at number 2 on this list. Honestly, I thought maybe Lamar Jackson, maybe Aaron Rodgers, maybe Drew Brees would be moved up. I think they have Tom Brady too high. Can we just talk about that for a second? Can we just talk about for a second that I think Tom Brady as a 90 overall, overrated. That's a reputation ranking. I believe that. Now, here's the thing about the rating. Don't let the rating mistake what will happen on the field, because Tom Brady has a shit ton of weapons in Tampa Bay. Tom Brady has a bunch of offensive weapons. That offense could be, I won't say prolific, but that offense is going to be dangerous. Especially with Bruce Arians at the helm running things and you've got all the weapons that he has on the field. I think that's a much different thing than a Madden rating, guys, okay? Much different rating than a Madden rating, or a much different thing than a Madden rating. So the rest of your top 10, Lamar Jackson at number 3 with a 94. I think that might be a touch low. I really do. I don't think he's if we looked at the breakdown, I'm going to guess that Lamar Jackson isn't getting enough credit for his accuracy, his deep ball, his passing skills overall, I bet are down from what they really are. Drew Brees should also be higher. I mean, honestly, I think Drew Brees should probably be third on this list. Lamar Jackson, I would have Drew Brees maybe tied, okay? Maybe Jackson and Brees tied with a 95. That's what I would have, okay? Tom Brady, definitely not a 90. I think he should be below Aaron Rodgers, maybe ahead of Matt Ryan. But Tom Brady is fifth with a 90. Drew Brees fourth with a 93, excuse me. Tom Brady fifth with a 90. Aaron Rodgers sixth with an 89. That seems awfully low. Matt Ryan seven with an 87. That seems high to me. Deshaun Watson 8 at 86. Dak Prescott and Carson Wentz tie for number 9 at 84. Here's how I would have it ranked if I was doing this. Mahomes with a 99, cool. Wilson with a 97, okay. I would have Lamar Jackson and Drew Brees with 95s. I would have Aaron Rodgers with a 93. I would have Deshaun Watson with a 90. And then I would have Tom Brady with an 89. I would have, who did I skip? Matt Ryan with an 84. I'd probably move Dak up a little bit to an 85. Carson Wentz would be an 80. But that's just me. That's just me. I don't know. Yeah, and I'm with you, Rico. Dak and Carson tied. I don't know. Seems off. Dak had a great year. He had one great year. So, your running backs were also released. Here's your top 5. I didn't go past that. Didn't really care. By the way, big shocker. No Texans running backs in the top 10. What? Are you kidding me? David Johnson was in the top 10? I'm going to guess he's not even top 25. But hey, at least you gave up a receiver that's going to be top 3 to get him. We'll get to that. Here's your Madden ratings for running backs. Christian McCaffrey, 99 overall. That's number 2. I don't know who else is going to be there. I don't know if I'm down with Christian McCaffrey being a 99. But he is the most versatile back, and look, Christopher Mina said McCaffrey at 99. I'll say this about Christian McCaffrey. He has far exceeded my expectations in the NFL of what he was going to be capable of. He is a better running back than I thought he would be in the middle. He's a better power back than I thought he would be. He's more durable than I thought he would be. He's about what I thought he would be in the speed and hands department. But overall, I thought he was going to be a gimmick. I thought he was going to be who's the Philadelphia Darren Sproles. I thought he was going to be more of a Darren Sproles type back. You know, it runs around elusive, but not necessarily, not somebody you're running up the middle on 3rd and 1. But McCaffrey has proven that he can take a beating. He can take a pounding in the middle. He can pretty much do it all. So maybe that's why he got a 99. I don't think I would have done that either. 97 would have probably been my ceiling for Christian McCaffrey. But Derrick Henry in a 93, that seems a little low based on what he did last year, but I'm good with it. Nick Chubb and Ezekiel Elliott tie at 92. Also have a problem with that. I think Ezekiel Elliott should probably be higher. I could see him at a 95. Dalvin Cook at 91 seems low. Saquon Barkley at 91 seems low. Most of these running back numbers seem a little low for me because when you look at this list, those are all studs. I mean, in the quarterback list, it kind of falls off a little bit, if I'm being honest, right? At a certain point on this quarterback list, once you get past Drew Brees, and I would move Aaron Rodgers up, but there's certainly a second tier on here. And these running backs, though, this top 5, I think everybody's a little low on this list, except for Christian McCaffrey, who might be just a skosh high. So I think I would start it at 97, and on this list, I think the lowest you should see is a 94, 95. That's just me. That's just me. So, what do you guys? Zeke has been one of the most consistent running backs. I agree. Darren Sproles, CMC works out are ridiculous, and he is the entire offense. That is a fact. Listen, you don't have to convince me anymore on Christian McCaffrey. I've seen enough to believe he's legitimate. Now, how long can he maintain it? We're going to find out. But right now, he's moved himself into the upper echelon of running backs in the NFL, no doubt. Don't know if he's a 99 Madden, but they think so. So just that was a bit of a shocker. Also shocking, David Johnson not top 5. I don't understand that. I mean, you traded him for one of the best receivers in the game. Obviously, he's a top 5. Obviously. Why are y'all talking about Zeke's crop top? Why are you being... Don't talk about that man's wardrobe. It's not about what he wears, that he wears midriff shirts. It's about what he does on the field. That's it. Jennifer Jones, it's cool. I love Zeke because he's a Buckeye. I love that... God damn it. Where are my chat moderators at when I need them? Luis Zelaya? Jeremy Vinegar? Can we ban John Westling from the chat if he brings up BiffNet one more time? I hate you so much, John. I hate you so much. Okay. Speaking of David Johnson and the trade, and man, I can really hear my nose. It's clogged. This is what happens when you skip a couple days of your allergy meds. You sound, well, not that, and I have this deviated septum that causes my nose to be crooked, and I can't hear. I can't breathe. I can hear. Well, okay. I'm an idiot. Let's just talk about Bill O'Brien. Speaking of idiots, agents don't like Bill O'Brien. Surprise, surprise. And I kind of don't understand why they don't like Bill O'Brien, because with some of the contracts that he's given out, if I'm an agent, I'm like, oh yeah, daddy's about to get his players paid, because that dude don't know what he's doing. He's out here overpaying for Whitney Merciless and kickers, and let's go get paid. Everybody should want to be a Texan because Bill O'Brien's out here just handing out money. But they did an interview on The Athletic. They asked 30 agents. 11 of those agents interviewed targeted Houston for having the worst offseason in the NFL. Some of the quotes that were provided by The Athletic that amplify exactly why the Texans were chosen. One agent said, that trade is still mind-boggling. Getting Hopkins for David Johnson? Yeah. Another agent said, Bill O'Brien, there's no way he should be the general manager. That's from an actual NFL agent. I just don't understand them whatsoever. Another NFL agent. And they rid themselves of their best player when not forced to, and that's the problem. This wasn't they didn't have to do this. You could have signed your best or second best player. If you want to argue with me that it's Deshaun Watson, I'll listen, over DeAndre Hopkins, or DeAndre Hopkins over Deshaun Watson. I'll listen to both arguments as to who is the best or was the best player on the Texans. But you just decided, fuck it. We don't need to be good. Let's ship him. Let's go get a draft pick, an unproven commodity, and a guy who looks like he's done. This is what he did. And this is why agents are so upset with him. And they even piled on a little bit, dare I say. There was some, let me pull up the article for you. But it doesn't just end at those quotes, right? Where did it go? One agent said of O'Brien, just talks out of both sides of his mouth. I don't believe a word he says. This is who is trying to build a franchise for you, Cal McNair. A guy that agents who are the middleman between players and a team, they don't trust the guy you put in charge of signing players. Legitimately, a guy said, I don't believe a word he says. That's not what you want running your franchise and making those decisions. What did it say? Damn it, where'd it go? Well, they just talked about, in this article, they talk about the decisions that he's made and then getting hammered on social media. But listen, if you can't be trusted, you probably shouldn't be a GM. If you can't, if people are going to deal with you skeptically, it puts your entire franchise behind the eight ball when it comes to trying to get players signed and make decisions. I'm still, and all of that said, we can talk all we want about how bad Bill O'Brien is. We can talk, and he's proven it time and time again. Now, I will say, and I will commend him again for what he did at the time when the George Floyd thing happened and the social justice movement took a big step forward in this country, and Bill O'Brien was a positive influence on that. He was a leader. He was out in the forefront of that. And I commend him for that. But on the field and in the general manager's office making decisions, he's just not good. He's a decent to above average head coach. He's 9-7. That's what he is. That's above average. He opened up the offense a little bit. Yay. For about 3 games. He was running Kiki QT all over the damn field for 3 games. And it looked great. Fun. Woo! Then, of course, injuries. But hey, you're the GM. Get some guys that don't get hurt, buddy. Not trade your best asset, your best weapon, for your other best weapon. That's stupid. Dumb. Okay. Lastly, on the Texans front, Justin Reid came out and is basically in favor of delaying the season. He said, I think it would be beneficial to delay the season for 2 or 3 weeks so that we can get answers to a lot of questions that us as players, people as far as fans and the coaching staff have procedurally on how the season's going to happen. This is what he told the Houston Chronicle. He said, I think it would be beneficial to delay the season a couple of weeks. I think that will be good. I'm not confident that it will start on time, but I am prepared because it's my job. I will be ready under the scenario. If it does happen, I will be prepared for it. You're hearing this a lot. More and more players, whether it be baseball, whether it be basketball, whether it be football, more and more athletes are concerned, and rightfully so. This whole pandemic is not a joke. It is not something that should be taken lightly. This country has lost 136,000 citizens have died because of the coronavirus. And I wanted to look online. Last night I was looking for it. The CDC publishes numbers. And they publish like deaths in the U.S., right? Not just from the coronavirus. And we know how bad heart disease is. We know cancer. But I saw where coronavirus, there was the number of deaths, and I don't remember if it was this year or last year, but was at 50,000 for the flu. And we're over 100,000 for the coronavirus. This is a real issue. And you guys know where I stand on this. I've got parents that have it. I have friends that have had it. So acquaintances that I know have had it. You guys have had it. You've had to get tested for it. I mean, when you hear about little kids dying and the elderly and everyone in between is losing family members, and don't get me started on this whole, it's a hoax, it's this. Tell the families of the hundreds of thousands of people that have died from this worldwide that it's not real. Tell them that. But it is real, and I don't blame the players for being cautious. I don't blame the players for being concerned. I'm not mad if a player doesn't want to play in the middle of a pandemic, especially when they're concerned about their family, okay? That doesn't bother me. If you sit out for money, that's one thing. Then we can talk about being greedy. But it's legitimate, it's real, and if guys like Justin Reid want to delay the start of the season until they feel comfortable, I'm all for it. And what's the rush? At this point, what's the rush? We've done without sports this long. We're all holed up. The sooner we figure out how to stop this thing from continuing to spread, the sooner we can all get the fuck out of the house and back to normal. Which is why, even if you're an anti-masker, even if you think that the whole goddamn thing is made up by the Democrats to get Trump out of office, and there are people that believe that, even if you think all that, all you have to do is wear a mask and we can stop this crazy hoax from spreading and get out of the fucking house. It's that simple. What's up, Pink Valkyrie's in the building? Manny said the Rona is real. People I know. The Rona is real. People I know have had it, but also keep in mind that there are serious causes and mild cases. That's true. There's serious cases, mild cases, but it is a real thing. Yep, 100%. Andy said, I agree. Yeah, wear your mask. That's it. If you want to go out in public, put your fucking mask on. It's that simple. It's that simple. Marketing. Okay. Like I need to market to you guys. Like you don't know where you're at. Before we get out of here and get to a break real quick, I do want to tell you guys about Crab Kings because, you know, you want to eat something different. We don't eat seafood every day. I don't feel like there's some people that love seafood, but seafood doesn't seem to be like an everyday thing. But I'm telling you, when you're craving seafood, some of the best seafood in the city of Houston is over there at Crab Kings. And I say over there because they've got 3 locations to serve you around the city of Houston on Antoine Drive, 6600 Antoine. And Stafford on Avenue F, 109 Avenue F. And in Deer Park, you can get Crab Kings at 3717 Center Street. And it's all delicious. And don't just take my word for it. Ask your fellow deckheads. Okay? Ask them. Brandon Martinez got it. Loved it. Said it was amazing. He's going to go back and try some different stuff because he wants to see the different flavors that they cook it with. He's Virginia Buttonweed got like $175 worth of food from Crab Kings on July 3rd to celebrate July 4th. And now his wife wants to make it a yearly thing. It's delicious. It's amazing. The menu is diverse. They've got stuff from boudin balls to crawfish when it's in season, to snow crab, which comes with sides of potatoes, sausage, and eggs. They've got Florida-style seafood, and they've got a ton of beers coming soon. It's amazing. It's good food. You can have it delivered. You can pick it up. It's Crab Kings. Do yourself a favor. If you're a seafood lover, give Crab Kings a try. I think you'll really like it. And look, go look at the pics on Instagram and Facebook. The Crab Kings on both of those platforms. Or check out their website, thecrabkingstn.com. And while you're online, make sure you hit up Beer Chronicle. If you're a beer connoisseur, you want to know more about the beer market in the city of Houston, beerchronicle.com is your destination. They are the authority on Houston beer. They've got the largest online collection of original content dedicated solely to covering the Houston beer culture. They've done photographs and graphics for some of the biggest breweries in town, including Eighth Wonder. Articles, whether it's brewery maps, lists, you name it, it's available at at beerchronicle.com. They're Houston natives. They're veterans. They're culturally diverse. They are paving the way for enabling category growth in the Houston beer scene. It's the biggest, loudest, okayest, most Houstonist beer site on the interwebs. It's beerchronicle.com. Now, look, what I miss? What I miss, Jen? What I miss? Well, hey, Penguin Katie's in the building. Anybody want the pizza? That's forever she's going to be associated with that video in my mind. What are we posting on the Discord, Jen? Can I get an inside scoop on what's happening? Huh? Clarence said I plan on getting Crab Kings this week. It's right up the street. Thank you, Clarence, for supporting the show. Supporting sponsors that support the show. David, too, and the folks over there have been amazing. They've got 3 restaurants, and we're going to talk about their 3rd restaurant next week. But I wanted to strike while the iron was hot on Crab Kings because I think you guys will really love it. Barry, I know where your guest should be. I know who your guest should be next Wednesday. Oh, Clarence, do tell, bud. I got 2 minutes before the break. Let's have it. Who should my guest be next Wednesday, Clarence? Josh is going to Crab Kings today. I love you guys so much. God, you're the best. Oh, Jorge George is getting Crab Kings today. Loadouts on the Discord. What? Well, I don't know. I do know this. What did Jen post what she's going to put on the Discord server? Because today, I don't think it's this. Oh, shit. Y'all, Clarence's birthday is July 22nd. We're going to do it up big. Now, today is National Nudity Day. Give you guys a little titty shot. Pull it out. Okay. So I participated. That's it. Twitter, there's some thirsty sons of bitches on Twitter for National Nudity Day. Do not click on the hashtag. Because some of the people that are posting their nudes should not be. You have to know your limitations. You have to know your boundaries. And if you like mashed potatoes, if you like chicken fried steak, if you like eating chips and queso 7 days a week, if you eat a lot of bacon. These are all things that probably contribute to not posting nudes, such as me. I won't post nudes because I'm a fat slob, and you don't want to see this gut and these wrinkles and all this nastiness. So all I'm saying, love your body. I'm not shaming you. I'm not. You should love your body. You should be proud of what you are. I'm fat and I accept it. I got these chins. I got this big flabby arms. I got these flabby man titties. But I'm also not going to expose the rest of you to it, other than the little nipple shot that I did. I know my limits. And I'm just saying, unless you want to see some stuff that you're not ready for, don't click the hashtag. Oh, look. Okay, you're so full of shit. Crack Kings gives you 20% off if you yell BiffNet. That's not, no. House, don't. That's not it. There's a fetish for everything. All right, no. Do not start the rumor. I'm not participating. I'm going to break. I'm not participating in this foolishness.
Yeah.
Patrick Randall, thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said, I'm not made of stone. I'm clicking it. Take the good with the bad. Hashtag nudes. Okay. Go look, bro. Go look. You're going to be, check back with me, Pete Randizzle. Tonight, once you've gone through all the National Nude Day pictures, which most of it is bullshit anyways, but once you go through some of them, I was like, oh, this looks like titties. Oh, no, those. I'm telling you guys, I'm just know I warned you, okay? I wish you luck, Patrick Randall. I really do. Okay, guys, it is 2:56. Let's take a 5-minute break. Let Daddy go pee. Refill the coffee cup with more Diet Coke. We're going to come back. We're done with sports. Now it's all entertainment and film session and just fucking around, I guess. No, back titties, God. Back titties are the worst. And I think I have developed back titties. So I speak from experience. Back to, if you got moles in the wrong place, it could be pretty bad. All right, let's do this. Let's take our 5-minute break. This is Barry on Deck. Don't go anywhere. 5 minutes, we're coming back. I got film session. I got entertainment talk. Tons of stuff to still get to. We're going to have a good time. No guests. It's just me. 5 minutes. Stick around. I think you're going to enjoy this break video too, so don't go anywhere.
Bruce, let's go. If Captain Hook was moonlighting as a handyman, he might replace his hook with what tool?
A hammer.
Try again.
A penis.
Tell me the age a kid is too old to sleep with a what he said?
back. It's hour number 2, Barry on deck. I'm your host, Barry Laminack. I was trying to send out a tweet. Uh-oh, do you want to delete the camera? No, I don't want to delete that. No, I'm trying to send out a tweet to invite more people to come hang with us. We always lose a few at the break. I saw BZH420 had to bounce. I get it. That happens. Yeah, so I was just, just doing my thing on the interwebs to try and get a few more folks out here to come hang out. Now, tons to get to. I hope you enjoyed the break. I'm going to reach out to Brett Tiernan. I think his name is Brett Tiernan. He was the comedian that you saw doing the NFL sketch during the break. He's fucking hilarious. He's a good friend of Dusty Slays, who's a friend of mine, and hopefully we can make that happen. I got a refill on my Diet Coke. Is that right, KD? Did that just happen? Yasiel Puig to the Braves? Really? I'm going to need confirmation. And all of you, every one of you, talking about BiffNet in the chat. Right there. Kiss my ass. Okay? Wesley, you are in hot water with me, bud. Hot water. I'm not having all this BiffNet shit. Okay, so we confirmed it. Well, let me hop on the ESPNs. Source: Brown, Garrett close to on 125. Browns and Myles Garrett are close to $125 million deal. I don't see the breaking news. Don't see it. MLB, nope. Don't see a Puig to the Braves scenario yet. So I'll wait until I get an official. Sorry, deckheads. It's not that I don't trust you. It's just that I don't trust you. You guys have been. Wait, where's my $2 you owe me? From what? Tony Garza? What do I owe you $2 for? Damn, Tony. Good to see you, bud. What do I owe you $2 for? I don't owe you $2 for shit, home slice. Do I? Do I owe you $2? I don't think I owe you $2, do I? I don't know. Maybe so. Okay, let's get to, we got a bunch of stuff to get to. Yeah, I don't, you're right, Rico. I absolutely do not trust, I don't trust Katie. I don't trust actors, and he's an actor. No sports this hour. That is correct, Charles Garza. It's all entertainment. I don't even have any reads this hour. It is just fun and entertainment. So, speaking of, let's start with, oh, titties! It is National Nude Day. And so, here is your SI swimsuit cover models. They've announced them. They're here. And I ain't mad. I'm not mad at this. All right, can we just be real for a second? I am not upset at all at their choices to be on the cover, especially Jasmine Sanders. She's in the middle. Jasmine Sanders is hot. Now, I'm not taking any away from Kate Bach on the left or Olivia Culpo on the right because she's smoking hot too. I think that's Christian McCaffrey's gal, if I'm not mistaken. Wife, girlfriend, fiance, I don't know which. But I think Olivia Culpo or however the hell you say it. I'm sure I'm putting an accent on it that it doesn't need. But yeah, there's your SI swimsuit model covers. So yeah, it's Kate Bach on the left, Jasmine Sanders in the middle, and Olivia Culpo on the right. Christopher Mina says they're a bit too skinny. I mean, look, at the risk of sounding vulgar, it's too late. Titties is titties. No, that's not appropriate because really, if that were true, then I wouldn't have got grossed out following the National Nude Day hashtag. So I guess that's a false statement. Titties ain't titties. But yeah, it is a varying degrees of breast, right? It's varying degrees of chest meat on these ladies. You've got the middle, you've got Jasmine Sanders in the middle. Probably, I'm guessing that's an A cup. You've got a B cup on the left with Kate Bach, and on the right, Olivia Culpo. Looks like that might be a C cup. Doesn't matter. They're all beautiful ladies in their own right. speaking of that, and if you're good with this, speaking of that, tell me your thoughts on Valentina Sampaio. This is Valentina Sampaio. I would like to get y'all's thoughts on her as well. Oh, Jennifer Jones said, all you need is a mouthful. That's a fact. Lots of side boob action. Yes, P. Jones. But I'm waiting on chat. What are your thoughts on Valentina Sampaio? Justin Swinford says not attractive. Sergio says damn. Thick bad, thick as fire. Okay? I put Valentina on everything. Oh, that's weird. Bless up, Jen. Yes, please. Damn, what is this? Is she trans? My thoughts, I'm thinking, all right, I'm not falling for this. She looks kind of manly in the face. Jaime Moore says he likes it. Valentina Sampaio became Sports Illustrated first trans model in the new issue of the swimsuit edition. She's no stranger to making history. In 2017, she became the first trans woman to appear on the cover of Vogue Paris. 2 years later, she was the first openly transgender model to be hired by Victoria's Secret. Now in 2020, the 23-year-old Valentina Sampaio continues to break barriers in the modeling industry by becoming the first transgender woman to be featured in the Sports Illustrated swimsuit issue. Now, they say she's a rookie, but look, she's breaking barriers. And let's be 100% honest here. Let's just be honest for a second, because it's just you and me. I know YouTube has millions, possibly billions of people on it. I don't think it's billions. Hundreds of millions. But right now, it's just you and me, one-on-one. Let's be honest. There's going to be a lot of angry men, a lot of angry rednecks, specifically, after looking at Valentina Sampaio and thinking, she's fine. I'd hit it. She's bad. I'm going to go masturbate to her picture while my wife makes a chicken pot pie. And then they're going to crank up the dial-up, log on, and Google her name and read that. And they're going to be angry. And I say, fuck them. I say, good for her. I say, do your thing. It don't affect me none. But I guarantee you, if we're being honest, if we're being real, I didn't catfish y'all. Maybe a little bit. Some of y'all were like, God damn, she's fine as shit. And now look at you. I know chicken pot pies are awesome, but what I'm telling you is there are going to be some upset people, whether you think they have a right to be or not. And I will tell you this, and some of you in the chat were like, damn, she's fine. Oh, look at thick girl. I like that. Beauty is beauty, okay? No one said you had to sleep with this person, but if you think someone's attractive, this is what it is. Yes, that's Chris. That's who we're talking about. The trans model, Valentina Sampaio. She made Sports Illustrated. So, and several of the deckheads liked it. I do. This does remind me. Wow, Roland, I didn't mean to click that one. That's not the. I tried to put Charles Garza's on there, not Roland's. That was not appropriate for the screen. Jesus Christ, that was awful. Oh my God. I regret actually clicking any of this shit, to be honest with you. This reminds me of the episode of Martin when they're all sitting around playing cards, and I think it was Stan who was talking about RuPaul. And Stan didn't know RuPaul was a dude. And Stan was like, man, that RuPaul, she's one fine, what does he say? She's one fine piece. And then everybody at the table was like, what? He's like, boy, I'd like to climb that tree And then Martin goes, you'd have to get around that limb first. Oh my God. The best. This is kind of what the chat reminds me of. Some of y'all were like, yeah, man. Thick. What rhymes with thick? Okay, let's move on here. We were talking about the coronavirus. I didn't catfish you guys. Don't get angry. Don't get mad. Bam! There it goes again. I'm trying to hip you guys to the fact that we all need to be more inclusive. And you know what? It's okay. We're all going to be okay. Chill the fuck out. That's what I'm saying, Chris. Chris, you must have been inside, but I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of angry rednecks after they masturbate to Valentina Sampaio and then find out later on the interwebs when they log on. They're going to be so mad. Now, let's love each other and fucking get over some of this bullshit that you guys get upset about. On to the Rona. I saw an article where they said, is it safe to go shopping once again? Is it safe to shop with the Rona? And they ranked these in order because it really depends on the type of shopping that you're doing. Now, number one on this list is online shopping. Is it safe? Absolutely. Having the delivery box left on the porch or in a quarantine area for about 24 hours before opening it, washing your hands immediately after you open it is probably going to take that level of safety to the next level. But yes, by far, having stuff delivered via online shopping is the safest. Number two, curbside pickup. In this article, they talk about, where'd it go? Damn it. In the event you can't wait to make a purchase, check if there's a drive-up curbside delivery. It's the next best thing because you're really limiting contact. You can pay online, pop your trunk, all that to avoid being around other people. My mom actually did this. I fussed at her because she got out with the Rona, but she said, look, I ordered my groceries online. I pulled it into a spot. I popped the trunk. They put it in. They closed the trunk. I drove off. I was never around anybody. And I said, well, first of all, I told you I'd bring you groceries. Second of all, getting out in your condition and being sick is not good. Third, if you had to stop or deal with somebody or interact with them, it could have been dangerous. But my mom is hard-headed, and I love her to death. Jenny is mom. I love you. Get well soon. I got to say this, though. We're going to finish this list. But I used curbside pickup for groceries. I don't want to shop any other way now. It's outstanding. It is outstanding. Listen, you go, Nora had the app with HEB. What do you want? I was like, I want this, I want zebra cakes, I want these chips, she punched it all in. They go and get it all. Now, I wouldn't let them pick fruit or meat. I wouldn't let them do that. One, I don't know where their hands have been touching my fruit. Two, I'm very particular about the meat I eat. Okay, I'm going to regret that. I'm very particular about the types of steaks that I pick out. So I would probably still have to go to the store for those. But if you're getting bags of chips and boxes of stuff to cook and whatever, yeah, that's easy. You just punch it all in. They bring it to your car. They put it in the trunk. You drive off. It is wonderful. If you've been grocery shopping, highly recommend you try the curbside pickup. It's worth it. And here's the shitty part, though. Oh, look, see, even Tony Garza says, curbside is great for everything but veggies. They'll give you spinach that expires that day. Oh, that ain't cool. That's not cool at all. Manny said, I now do the HEB delivery straight to the door without even leaving. Oh, snap. Yeah, I got to get on that too. SRK. Oh, shit. Is that KMFG? Bro. Listen, let me explain to some of you guys. I keep telling you this. I keep encouraging you to join the Patreon. Go to patreon.com/Barry on Deck. Join Patreon. You can get on the Discord server. I keep encouraging you to do that because I was a listener to a radio station called 1560. And in that time, I met some wonderful people that I'm still friends with and still acquaintances with to this day. And many of them are legitimately in this chat right now. You saw Roland Silva, Penguin Katie. You guys, I had Richard Burmaster on the show. All of these people I met through the 1560 message boards. Tony Garza, I met through the 1560 message boards. S1, or it should be Sir, but it's S1R KMFG. Sir KMFG, also met through the message boards. If you're on the Discord server, be prepared to make some friends for life. It's going to happen. But the only way to get on the Discord server, go join the Patreon. Patreon.com/Barry on Deck. I don't know what happened to the slide I had. It's gone. I've lost it. But I'm telling you right now, the Discord is the shit. It's absolutely amazing. You're going to love it. All right, back to the delivery stuff. So I did HEB curbside delivery. Here's my only complaint. If I'm just being honest, my only complaint, they wouldn't let me tip the guy. So the person comes to your car. What's your name? What's your order under? I tell him. And then I texted my wife. I said, hey, am I supposed to tip this dude for bringing the groceries? Because I feel like he's bringing me the groceries. Or is it already baked into the app? And she said, no, it specifically says we encourage you not to tip. I think that's kind of shitty. Like, what are we doing? Did Sonic buy HEB? Because, you know, Sonic encourages, they don't let you necessarily do a tip thing through the, but why no tipping? I don't understand that. Why can't, like, see, Jen says, yeah, no tipping. Why? That dude went and got my groceries. He put it in the car. I remember growing up. Back in my day, God, I'm old as shit. Here, let me drink. Before I do. Cheers to you guys. Happy Tuesday. Thank you for being deckheads. Thank you for being here. Much appreciated. Now, never really gets better. Now, the thing that if you have someone bringing you something and doing what you should be allowed to tip them. And I saw somebody in the chat say they make $15 an hour. I don't give a shit. They're still providing a service. Do they really make $15 an hour? That's a lot of money. I need to go get a job at HEB doing curbside. Do they? That's not true. Underrated mess. I need the receipts on that underrated mess. I need to see proof that they make $15 an hour. But even if they did, what's giving them $3, $5 for bringing your shit out to you? It's worth it. Same thing with Sonic. Let me put the little tip on the credit card that says, hey, I know they're gonna wheel out my burgers on those little roller skates and all that shit. I can give them $3, $5, whatever it is. Don't be stingy, Sonic. Or HEB. Let me tip these folks. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I think it's wrong. Anyways, I digress. Back to the list, because that's what we were discussing. They make $15 now. Okay. $15.75 to stock at Walmart. Man, I'm doing. I don't think I'm averaging $15 an hour. No, I am. That's bullshit. I'm definitely making more than $15 an hour because you guys are amazing. The other things that they suggest: going in a store for only what you need. This is on the Is It Safe to Shop list. They said you may need to go inside. Your goal is to stay inside the store for as little time as possible, touching as little as possible in the process. If you do end up buying clothes, grab your usual size or a few sizes and try them on at home. Hawkins recommends quarantining an item for 24 hours before you wear it, then returning the garment if it doesn't fit or you don't like it. Here's the one beef I have with this. So they're saying if you go to buy clothes or whatever, bring them all home, try them on. Don't try them on at the store. Well, now you're going to have to go back to the store and stand in line and interact with another human being again to return the shit that didn't work, that didn't fit. That makes no sense to me. That doesn't seem smart. Just go get your clothes, buy what you need, make one trip, limit the amount of times you have to get out of the house. That would make more sense to me. I don't know. Call me crazy. I'm not a doctor. I just play one on the interwebs. They talk about outdoor shopping. I do hear this a lot about how it's safe to be outdoors. But it's still a thing. They said maybe you're used to hitting the mall with a friend or two or toting along your kids, but now it's also time to make shopping a social event, or to not make shopping a social event. Shopping should definitely still be viewed as necessity only at this point, not a social activity. If it's possible, only go into the store you need to buy something from. And then lastly, they talk about going to the mall, which obviously is not a smart thing. No matter where you're shopping, the CDC recommends you always wear a mask that fits snugly over your mouth and your fucking nose. This doesn't help. I don't know how many people that wear their mask here, or you see them walking around with it down there. It's not fucking helping anybody. Wear your mask over your nose. And they recommend don't go to the mall if you don't have to. It's just a cesspool of disease. All right, maybe that was a little harsh. It doesn't say that, but let's be real. The malls are disgusting. By the way, I meant that malls are a dying thing. I don't ever go to the mall anymore. I can't remember the last time I went to a mall. Raise your hand in the chat if you still go to the mall. Who's still at the mall? By the way, KMFG, did you have the Rona? Homie, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're feeling a lot better. But who goes to the mall? I haven't been, like, when I worked at ESPN, I would go to the mall to kill time. But I don't recall ever going to the mall to buy anything. It's like the mall and the newspapers are dead. I mean, there's online newspapers, but I'm trying to see here. What do we have in the chat? We wear a mask on our chins while essentials are asleep. What is the ice rink open at the Galleria? I don't know. Can't recall the last time I've been to the mall either. That's from Marsha. My daughter works at the mall. Glad you're better. But yeah, your daughter working at the mall. Malls are dead. I did a lot before the Rona outbreak. Really? You went to the mall? For what? What's at the mall that you couldn't get at one of the... Now, again, don't mistake the mall for a shopping center. Right? Like, I live up here in Spring. Oh, thank you, Don. I live up here in Spring, and they have, like, Portofino, which is, like, a bunch of different shops. You got Old Navy, and you got PetSmart, and you got all this shit in one, but it's not a mall where it's all indoors and all that shit. So I still go shopping. I still go to stuff, but I don't go to the mall. All these stores are not in malls anymore, I feel like, and you don't have to go to a mall. Virginia Buttonweed keeps reminding us he's essential. I don't know why that's important. Jenna, I hated the mall when I used to work at Journeys at the mall. That was awful. I mean, it was good money back in the day, but I hate going to the mall. Terrence Guidry. Oh, Donna, you're the best. Thank you, sweetie. She said, thanks for the extra hour of chat. Fun times. I'm enjoying it. I like being able to interact with you guys, man. I love it. I hope it comes across as entertaining. But I enjoyed the shit out of this. It's cool to interview people, but the kiddo likes them all. Ooh, how old, Roland? P. Jones, I haven't been to the mall. None in 2020. I buy my J's online. Same. Good. You're not even going to find J's at the mall anyways anymore. It's just not going to happen. I don't know what I have in my eye. Yeah, anytime I get J's, if there's a drop, I'm through the Nike app, or I just go to StockX or something like that. I don't go to the mall to buy J's anymore. Action figure store. Oh, I didn't realize that. Y'all know Brandon is really into like Rubik's Cubes. What do you call them? Puzzle cubes? I've never completed a Rubik's Cube in my life. That's a fact. Little known fact about your old pal Barry. Never in my life solved a Rubik's Cube. And I know there's like a formula, right? There's like a pattern that you look for. I had a Rubik's Cube and I tried for maybe 3 days to solve it. And then I just took that shit apart and put it back together the right way and said, fuck it. And then I also said, fuck Rubik's and his cube. Rubik? Yeah, because it's Rubik's cube. So it's a Rubik's Cube. Is it Rubik? Who's fucking Rubik, by the way? Who invented the Rubik's Cube? I'm going to look that up right now. What does Rubik mean? Nope, here we go. Rubik's Cube. Let's look this up. Because whoever he is, fuck that guy. The Rubik's Cube is a 3D combination puzzle invented in 1974 by Hungarian sculptor and professor of architecture Erno Rubik. He's an asshole. It was originally called the Magic Cube. It was licensed by Rubik to be sold by Ideal Toy Corp in 1980. This is it. Oh, that's a little tiny ass picture. This is it. Right there. There's your Rubik's Cube. Pisses me off. Now, I wasn't the guy that changed the stickers because that shit don't work. They start peeling off, but I would take it apart. You could pop the corners off. You'd rotate it a half turn or quarter turn, pop the corners off, then you could disassemble it. And then you could put that shit back together, and then you would put it on your dresser, and when people would come over, you would, I'm saying you, I would be like, yeah, I did it. Yeah. I did it. What do you, it's Rubik. Okay, listen, smarty pants, Brandon Martinez. I don't need you correcting me. It's Rubik's because it's apostrophe S. It's his cube. It's Rubik's cube. So it's a Rubik cube? No, that sounds, Rubik cube? No, I've only had 2 shots of Jameson. That don't sound right. I couldn't do any of those puzzle games. I was a fucking idiot when it came to puzzle games. Not good. Not good at all. So Chris Householder, there is a pattern you can do to fix it every time. I don't know what that is, though. Makes a good shot glass. A Rubik's Cube? Okay, that's weird. That's a cheat code I didn't know, Barry. Yeah, take that sumbitch apart. You can either take it apart or move the stickers, but the stickers never come back. Boom, boom, cheated. I did. Go fuck yourself. Don't care. I cheated. I just did it for the hoes, bro. 8th grade. I'm out here just banging 8th grade hoes because I finished the Rubik's Cube. I was like, look how smart I am. Do you want to see my 8-year-old penis now? Where are you going? Hello? Where'd she go? She left. All right. It didn't work. Having a completed Rubik's Cube never got me laid. Actually, I wasn't even, I was maybe 8. It came out in 1980. I was 6. I didn't have a penis. Well, I mean, I did, but it didn't count. Louisa Leia said, did you try blowing on it and then hitting reset? That's a pretty good reference. If you ever had the original Nintendo with Duck Hunt, which was the stupidest game ever, that's a good reference. All right, let's continue on. We talked about shopping. God, we got way off the rails with Rubik's Cube bullshit. Speaking of whiskey, which I saw, by the way, Penguin Katie said she loves herself some Jameson. What? Jameson in the building. I'm almost done with this bottle. I'm so close. I feel like another week. I'm glad I put a stop to y'all making me drink, by the way. I'm totally glad I put a stop to y'all making me drink because it was getting out of hand. But I'm doing it today for you guys. Westling said I was 13 or 14 years old in the 8th grade. Well, I wasn't in 8th grade. I think I was 8 because I think it came out in 80, but I didn't get one until like 82. I was born in 74. So somewhere around there, maybe 7.
Oh, yeah.
Gregory Vega Jr., thank you for the super chat, my friend. You are too kind. I need to get my, I'll show you. I have my little, mixer there. And see those pads? Do you see those pads on the mixers? Watch, I'll show you. If I do this pad right here, or I can... So I need to get those set up so that I can use them better. But thank you for the super chat, buddy. He said, I had to catch up, but I like shopping at Sears and Target and Cavender's. That's about it. Well, first of all, thank you for the super chat. Second of all, those sound like 3 of the worst places to shop. Sears? What do you get at Sears, Gregory Vega Jr.? Oh, yeah, no, bro. Look, I've even got more. You should see the Diet Coke. Listen, you guys have no idea. Luis Zelaya said, damn, that's a lot of Diet Coke. Bro, you should see. This is just last night. This is just last night and today. Okay? Let me just muted my microphone. This is just last night, and I actually threw 2 more away. Yeah, that's it. I threw 2 more away. This is what happens when you play Warzone and then show prep all day. So add 2 more to this. So this is 8 since 10 o'clock last night. It's a lot. I'll just move these over here for now. I would say it borderlines on an addiction to Diet Coke. Fact. So much Diet Coke. No, I don't have diabetes. Gregory Bacon Jr. for Sears says, Sears, I've looked for simple dress clothes, work clothes, Target for my everyday outside work, and Cavender's for everything. I forgot Academy. I had no idea Gregory Bacon Jr. was a 65-year-old white man. Redneck. Literally, these are all the places that my 76-year-old redneck father shops at. Gregory Bacon Jr. Sears, Target, Cavender's, and Academy. I feel like Gregory Bacon Jr., if I had to guess, you have a velvet. Thank you, Santos. If I had to guess, just based on this chat alone, Gregory Bacon Jr. says he shops at Sears for clothes, Target for every day outside of work, Cavender's, and Academy. Based on that, if I had to guess, I would say that Gregory Bacon Jr. has a velvet painting of John Wayne in his trailer somewhere. You guys, like, this looks like my Tito's and my Jameson. Yeah, I know. Lots of Diet Coke, guys. Barry, don't play Warzone. No, it's a lot. It's a lot. Nora must work noon to midnight. Nora's schedule rotates. This week, she's late nurse. So she works from 1 to 10:30 or 2 to 10:30, something like that. Usually 11, but she's always working late. Nora has been getting overtime pretty much since I lost my job. So it's worked out perfect. This week she's late nurse. So she doesn't leave till 10:30, 11. Nora usually gets home on late nights at 12:30 at night. So yeah, daddy plays a lot of Warzone. Now, when she has to get up at 4 a.m. when she's early nurse and gets up at 4 a.m. and works till 4 in the afternoon, not as much Warzone going on late at night. That's for sure. Santos Martinez, thank you for the super chat, buddy. You're a very kind man. Damn, Barry. I don't remember the last time I ever finished a soda. All about water, tea, and beer. Well. Oh, judge me. You're the one drinking beer, bro. That's not good for you. And tea, what is the difference between tea and soda? A diet soda. Let me read you the ingredients in a diet soda. Carbonated water. Caramel color. Whoop-de-doo. Aspartame. Phosphoric acid. Potassium benzoate to protect taste. Natural flavors. This is a natural drink. Citric acid. And lastly, caffeine. None of that. If I pulled up tea, I bet you if I pulled up a bottle of Lipton or Nestea, is that still a thing? I bet you it's the same shit. I bet you. I'm just going to guess. I missed a lot of chat. I'm sorry. Can't keep up. Aspartame, probably the worst thing in there. And some stuff called acid. Whatever. I'm not worried about it, guys. I'm healthy. I'm doing good. There's no Diet Coke tree. There should be. There absolutely should be a Diet Coke tree. Okay. By the way. Bam! All right, let's go. Johnny. Oh, you know what? Let's talk a little whiskey for a second. Johnny Walker is coming out with whiskey that is going to be made in a plastic-free paper bottle. That's a fact. So they're working with I think a Diageo, and they're going to create this bottle It says the Danish brewery Carlsberg has been working on creating the world's first paper bottle since 2015. The company revealed 2 prototypes for the bottle last October after working with green startups Exos Pack and Billerud Cornus. I don't know. A postdoctoral research from the Technical University of Denmark. The collaborative project resulted in the creation of a paper bottle. But here's the crazy thing. They say the designs are made from sustainably sourced wood fibers and have an inner barrier, allowing the bottle to hold beer and whiskey. One uses a thin recycled PET polymer film barrier, while the other uses a bio-based PEF or PEF polymer film barrier. Essentially, what they had to do, and this sounds a little crazy, but they made a paper whiskey bottle, but then they line it with chemicals. And that's where the concern becomes. Because you know me, I'm healthy. I just drink Diet Coke. I'm so healthy. I am the epitome of health. Look at me. Look how healthy I look. But basically what you're worried about is they're putting chemicals in these paper bottles to help keep the flavor of the whiskey in. And I'm wondering if it's going to be like the plastic water bottles that they tell you not to use because of the chemicals, right? That's why everybody started getting their own metal or glass water bottles, because they were told that the plastic was bad. Well, I'm with you. Where'd this go? Who said that? I'm sticking to glass. Christopher Mina. Exactly. All of my whiskey is glass. Who's out here and rolling around with a plastic whiskey bottle? What wino ass whiskey drinker is drinking Johnny Walker out of a plastic bottle? Is that a thing? Because literally I've got this Jameson, this Whitmire's Peach, Proper 12, Crown Royal Mesquite, Old Humble Special, all of them are in glass bottles. I don't understand this why. And yeah, Jen, I'm with you. Okay. Let me tell you what. Paper straws can go to hell. Whoever invented the paper straw can S a D and go to hell. It's the stupidest invention ever. The first time I ever used a paper straw was at the Astros game. And they disintegrate. As much Diet Coke as I drink, I was like, I had to get a new straw every time. No, there's got to be better options, better opportunities out there. But yeah, Johnny Walker is working on a paper bottle of whiskey, and I don't know if that's the actual bottle or not, but I thought that was a fancy picture to put up there. All right, up next on my list of shit to discuss, we have been all over the map. It's all right. Johnny Depp, he's having some issues with Amber Heard, which is his ex-wife, soon to be ex-wife, I guess. They're going to break up soon, I suppose. Well, apparently the divorce is pretty nasty. And at one point it was revealed that Johnny Depp has lost $750 million because of bad business dealings. And so Amber Heard punched the shit out of him when she found out. Now, here's the sad part. I'm no rich person. I don't have a lot of money. But I feel like I know what my worth is. I know what my value is based on my income. I know how much money I've made. I know how much money I have okay, at the end of the week, I look at all the super chats and I'm like, well, this is what I've made. And then YouTube says, well, we're taking 40% of that. And then they're like, here's yours. And then I go, okay. And then I got to pay the IRS based off of that. So then YouTube gets their cut. They take 40 off the top. And then I get my money. And then I give the IRS 25 to 30. And then but I know. Even like comedy money, I'm like, okay, I get this much. They either pay me, it's W-9, I'm a contractor, so I save this much for taxes. Yeah, YouTube gets 40%, Charles. That's 100 and that's 100% fact. YouTube gets 40%. But you know what? They provide a platform. So Johnny Depp finds out he finds out, not knows, he finds out. He's worth $750 million. Look at this quote. I had no idea about money or amounts of money. Since Pirates of the Caribbean 2 and 3, I had, and this is ludicrous to have to state, it's quite embarrassing, apparently I had made $650 million. And when I sacked the former business managers for the right reasons, I had not only lost the $650 million, but I was $100 million in the hole because they had not paid the government my taxes for 17 years. What the fuck? First of all, how do you not know you're making $650 million? I love my jobs. Right now, my job is YouTube. And I love this job. I loved doing radio, and I can't wait to get back to it if somebody will have me. I love stand-up. I love it. I loved doing IT work. But no matter what I loved, I always knew how much I made. I always knew. If I did reads for radio and had advertisers, I would know I would get paid this much. I would get this much for the read. I would get this much for the commercial I would cut. I knew I would get this much for an appearance. I knew exactly the amount of money I made and what I should expect on my check. If I do a stand-up gig, I know exactly how much money I'm supposed to make. And to take that a step further, if they're charging for tickets and offering money and they're charging $25 and want to give me $20 to do a show, now we reevaluate that. I know my money. Now, look, you may not know you have $650 million, but you know you have hundreds of millions of dollars. You signed the contracts, bro. How do you not know this? Well, apparently he didn't, and she didn't like it. And they said the discovery reportedly came the same night as Amber Heard's 30th birthday party, which Depp arrived too late. Heard previously claimed that Depp pulled her hair and threw objects at her that night, but he claims she was the one who became violent, lodging the haymaker punches at him. They asked about, well, what's a haymaker? It's just a type of wild swing, kind of a roundhouse punch, as it were. But basically, he's claiming that when she found out he was broke, she punched him. I'm sorry, Johnny, but if you're my man, don't clip this. If you're my man and you made $650 million and your dumb ass, one, didn't know you made $650 million, and two, you let some stupid motherfuckers spend $650 million and put you $100 million in the hole, I'm punching you in the fucking face too, bro. You earned it. $750 million lost. $750 million you lost. You're lucky she just punched you in the face. Lucky. Holy shit, that's a lot of money. If I lost $75, my wife's going to kick me in my balls. If my wife comes home and I'm like, hey, so I gave Oliver $65 and he squandered it on bad business deals and now we owe the IRS $10. Right in the balls. She's kicking me. No questions asked. Ball's going to be in my shirt pocket. That's just how it goes. Fucking stupid, man. $650 million. Now, she's trying to take it a step further, though, and embarrass this dude in court. She submitted a picture of Johnny Depp passed out on the couch with ice cream that has spilled on his pants and tried to claim he was all hopped up. And he said, no, bro, I had just worked a 17-hour day. I was passed out. I was tired. I was exhausted. And I spilled ice cream. And I think the big takeaway here is, you eat chocolate ice cream, bro? That's disgusting. I'm straight up a vanilla guy. I can't eat chocolate ice cream. Blech. Also, don't waste ice cream. I think I would probably be more upset to find out that you wasted ice cream than $650 million. I'm just saying. I love ice cream, even though it makes me fart. That's too much information. What is the chat? Glad I didn't spend money on those movies. Yeah, I've never seen any of the Pirates movies. I haven't seen any. Wait, pause. Who's paused? Pause times 2. I don't understand. $65 is all it takes to see your wife kick you in the balls. Nope, Francisco, we're not doing a drive. We're not raising $65 to get me kicked in the balls. It's not going to happen. Holy shit, we're running out of time, guys. We are almost out of time. Do you guys know what time it is? What?
And now it's time for a film session.
Okay. So I had one more topic to get to, but I don't want to run out of time and not get to this film session. Because not only is it a fight video, and I waited. Did you notice, guys? I didn't do it first hour or even the beginning of the second hour, because if we get kicked off, well, we've only got 12 minutes left in the show. It's 3:48. And so by the time they get around to it, 5 minutes left, it's just me telling you to love each other. No big deal. Just, me trying to spread some love and positivity in the world. We can skip that. I should have done this yesterday, but I didn't get it till late. I usually try to give credit to whoever sends me the videos for a film session. The problem is legitimately every deckhead sent me this video. Fact. I got a burp. Hold on. I hope you didn't hear that. Every deckhead sent me this video. So I thought, well, we've got to do this. It's the most Houston video we've done on this show. And it's a fight that occurred on Dairy Ashford between a mailman and some dude. So just check it out. And we're going to break it down Barry on deck style. Check this out.
Bro, what the hell's going on, dog? Look, this is the shit I go through, bro. Put your hands up, man. Put your hands up. Put your hands up, man.
Thank you. Look. What? Hey, let me get my phone. All right. All right. We good? Let me get my shoe. What? Oh, H-Town. What are we doing, H-Town? Oh, my God. All right. So, first of all, I love the commentary because he's 100% right.
Bro, what the hell's going on, dog? Look, this is the shit I go through, bro.
Now, I like that first he's like, put your hands up. How many times has Daddy told you this? How many times has Daddy Laminack come on here and broken down a fight video and told you guys, if you're in the streets, what's the 2 rules? Keep your hands up, face your opponent. That's it. Protect your chin so you have less likelihood of getting knocked out. That's why you put your hands up. You put your hands up, not because it's easier to punch necessarily, because we could go old school 20 style and bop, get that jab out real quick. But you put your hands up, so if you get punched, you're protecting that button that we talk about, that jawline, which I don't have because I'm too fat. Yeah, well, the get off me is a whole different, that's the backup strategy, Clarence. The get off me is a completely different fighting technique. But I'm just talking about just protecting yourself. Touch your chin to your chest, put your hands up so you protect your jawline, and face your opponent. So we've got them facing each other, but that's really about it. Now let's break this fight down a little bit here.
Bro, what the hell?
So old guy in the vest has got really good head movement. It's a little sporadic, but you can't hit what you can't see. And his idea of head movement, it's a little bit spastic. If I'm being honest, it's kind of crackheadish. It's kind of like, it's very crackheadish. But
this is the shit I go through.
that is some crazy ass head movement, okay? Now, the mailman is more of a stand and deliver kind of guy. He's more of a plant his feet and try to drop bombs. But you can't hit what you can't see. So my dude in the vest, he's got, now we haven't even addressed the fact that why in the fuck is the mailman out of the mail car anyways? Why is the mailman out here fighting non-mailmen people? Why is that a thing? And he's gonna get fired. Can we all be honest? He's actually gonna get fired. But so we've got, let's get into some of the fight video here. So right here, you see the head movement, and this is what makes it difficult to hit. You see the mailman, he's trying to square up. He had his hands up at first, but he's like, yo, I can't hit this dude right there. He misses, right? Oh, look, see that? That's more misses right there. That's good head movement. You can't knock that. Footwork are very sloppy. Also, pull your pants up, bro. Nobody wants to see your gray underwear. Also, hard to fight with your pants around your butt. Don't do that. Now, Here we got old boy in the vest. He's got good head movement, but he's got a terrible fighting system. He's not very good at throwing punches. He's good at moving a lot. Also, he kind of reminds me of like a black Clay Guida. Go watch MMA. You'll know what that is. But right here, the mailman is very statuesque in his delivery. I think he connected here, though. I think he got one. He just dropped him. Okay, he didn't connect. He just dropped him. Now, right there, we've got the. I didn't even notice the one shoe. The shoe came off. Look at that. That's so sad right there. This is two grown-ass men. Look at that punch. That's awful technique. And what kind of defense is that from the mailman? So you got one dude that looks like he is on guard. Touche. And then the mailman is just like, please don't hit me. And that's the terrible defense. And then you get that whiff right there. We know that ain't gonna happen. Put your hands up. And then the mailman's like, you got that? You gonna pick up your phone? And the guy's like, you gonna let me pick up my phone? He's like, man, I'm tired. Go ahead, get your phone. He's like, you gonna hit me? He's like, nah, I ain't gonna hit you, man. I'm gonna get my phone. You go ahead and get your shoe. We'll collect all of our shit. I'm really sorry this happened. That was so H-Town. All of it on Derry Ashford. Yes. Luis Zelaya, it all went down on Derry Ashford. Crazy. Crazy talk. We got a mailman fighting Clay Guida in the streets. It's crazy. Did we lose Crystal Collins? Did she leave? Aww. Did Crystal have to go? Okay. She did. What drives you to fight the mailman? That's a good question. I feel like that this was road rage, obviously. But if you're the mailman, don't you have to turn the other cheek? I mean, that dude with his pants around his butt with one shoe doing that, he ain't gonna lose his job. You are on the clock. You are in mailman uniform. Your fighting outfit has an eagle on it. You should not be fighting. I wonder if he yelled mailman shit when he threw punches. Special delivery, motherfucker. Whap, whap. Like, I hope he did. I hope he did. Here, I got your first class. Pow. Your second class. Pow. Like, I hope he yelled mailman shit while he punched this dude in the face. That would be the best, right? That would be the best if he just yelled mailman shit. I think that would be great. So there's your breakdown. Now look, I didn't see what the other street was. Can we try to zoom in? This was Derry Ashford, and I don't know. But yeah, this was in Houston on Derry Ashford. I don't see the cross street. I can't make it out. Yeah, I just see Derry Ashford. So, all right, that's about it. Like, we got 5 minutes left. The only thing I didn't get to today that I wanted to get to, not Johnny Depp, but Elon Musk is now the 7th richest person in the world. Of the world, Craig. Oh, look, hold on, pause. Boop, put a pause in that. Luis Zelaya. No, I'm sorry, G-Man. I'm going to put a stamp on your ass. Yes. I hope he yelled shit like that. Please tell me that he yelled shit like that. Christopher Mina says, I think that was Derry Ashford and Gessner. I love it. I love when this shit, because it gives me content. It's great. All right. Elon Musk is now the 7th richest person in the world. He also runs SpaceX. I don't know what the boring company is. He's worth $70 billion. But he's still pretty far behind the number one richest person in the world, who's Jeff Bezos. Excuse me. He's worth $189 million. Good thing I got my $250 out of him. Jeff Bezos worth $189 million. Also on the list, number 2, Bill Gates, Mark Zuckerberg, Bernard Arnault, Steve Ballmer, Larry Page. Musk is now 7th. You know what? If you're the 7th richest person in the world, are you like sad? Are you like, man, I got $70 billion, but I'm still not number one? Bro, if I was the 7,000th richest person in the world, who is that? I wonder who the 7,000th richest person in the world is. Let's ask Google. Who is the 7,000th richest person in the world? Because Google's supposed to know everything, right? Google has to know. Well, this only has the world's billionaires. This doesn't have the 7th. I want to know the 7th. No, I want to know. Number 8, Barry Lemonade. Yeah, that's it. Just behind those 7 cats. Here's your 2020 billionaires. Jeff Bezos, 113 billion. So that's gone down. Well, at least according to Wikipedia. Because this says Jeff Bezos is worth 189 million, but according to Wikipedia, and I feel like the number would have gone up if you're Jeff Bezos because everybody's shopping on Amazon and not leaving, right? We just talked about that. Jeff Bezos, 113 million. Bill Gates, 98 billion. Really? Because Microsoft, is that still a thing? Bernard Arnault, I guess I'm saying that right. He's worth 76 billion at number 3. He's French. Number 4, Warren Buffett at 67.5 billion. Larry Ellison is 5th with 59 billion. Amancio Ortega, who is from Spain, is 6th, and he's worth 55 billion. Mark Zuckerberg, 7th at 54.7 bill. Jim Walton is 8th at 54.6. Alice Walton at 54.4. And S. Robinson Walton at 54.1. And you just knew there were going to be Waltons on the list of billionaires. But if you're Jim Walton and you're worth 54.6, and then Alice Walton is worth 54.4, do you look at Alice and go, hey, Alice, where's your 0.2 billion at? What'd you do? What'd you spend it on? Tell the truth. We should all have the same amount here. It was probably all divided equally. Why am I worth more than you? What'd you fuck up, Alice? And then they're both looking at S. Robson Walton and going, you're at 54.1. At least Alice is 54.4 and I'm 54.6. What are you doing with your billion, S. Robson? Where did you... Okay, now listen. This BiffNet shit is going to stop. I'm not standing for this. Eckerson said in 1 year, if BiffNet is created, Barry will be number 10 on that list. I hate y'all so much. BiffNet is not happening. Guys...